This is kevmurphy.ca, and we have your weekly update in all your favorite sports. So first, we're going to start with my favorite sport. We've got Major League Baseball, and we have some huge news in the MLB. Theo Epstein of the Chicago Cubs is taking a leave. He's packing it in, at least for the year. He said he needs a break from baseball. He's been showing up at the ballpark, clocking in and clocking out, and he wants to have a year where he can get away, do his own thing, and not have to worry about managing championship teams. He came to the Red Sox 2004, brought them their first World Series in 86 years. They got a couple World Series after that. He then went to the Chicago Cubs and brought them their first World Series in 108 years. The guy is a genius. He's one of baseball's greatest people right now. So we're hoping he's just taking this break for a year. He did say he wants to come back and maybe find a new franchise that he can revitalize. And for you Toronto fans, this could be a good opportunity. It's been a while. Maybe he's coming to Toronto to help you guys find something. You got some kids right now. I'm sure he could put it together. Theo taking a break. Gonna miss him. Hopefully he comes back to baseball. Next, we're on to Toronto Blue Jays, Vladimir Guerrero. He finally got on the Joe Gonzalez Health Happenings diet, and he's already lost 12 pounds since the offseason, which is really good news. The kid needs to lose weight. He's 20 years old, showed up last year to a shortened season at 280 pounds. Guy thinks he's a lineman. Knowing that we've watched him play baseball and he plays first base and we watch his footwork, he's not a lineman and wouldn't be. But that's how he comes to training camp. So hopefully this year it looks like he's working a little bit with Fernando Tatis, who's an absolute animal. And maybe Vladdy will get in shape and you can get the player that you thought you were drafting in the first place. Next, we've got the National Hockey League. In the NHL, we had a big changing event happen. Brett Peterson hired as the first Black assistant general manager for the Florida Panthers. Allegedly, they don't know for sure. Everything's not signed and dotted yet. But that is really good news. I think that's supposed to be done later today. But really exciting to have him do that. He's got some good young players there. Hopefully Florida can get something going. And exciting news for him with everything that's going on right now. Then we've got our Leafs. So Phil Kessel contract, you're still paying for that till the end of 2022, I believe. That's not very good for the cap. What else is not good is Nylander's contract. So you've got to carry Kessel because he made that trade, and you've also got Nylander. So what are you going to do with your money? How are you going to get to your championship, your Stanley Cup? We don't know, but what we do know is your parade, I think, is next week. I think end of November, you guys have that parade every year knowing you're winning it. I think it's next week. I might see you there, so let me know. I'm not a Leaf fan, but it's hard to keep track of these parades. You guys have them every year. Lastly, in the NHL, the Dallas Stars jerseys. Have you seen these things? I got black and white paper, so I can't even really show you with justice. But they're green, neon, and black. They look like ESHL QC teams. It is horrible. They're abysmal jerseys, and I really hope they rarely wear these third jerseys because they are disgusting. The NFL. The Cardinals. Big win to help me cover the spread. They even did me a favor. I had the Bills covering their plus 2.5, and the Cardinals scored with 1 second remaining, throwing into triple coverage, or the Bills would have won, but their cornerbacks obviously couldn't stop DeAndre Hopkins and Kyler Murray, which is crazy. There's 3 of them. But the Cardinals scored that touchdown and elected not to kick the extra point. If they would have kicked the extra point, they win by 3. But thankfully for me, they elected not to. They didn't want to block and run back for points. I don't know. But they decided not to kick. The Bills covered for me. For Bills fans, you got the loss when you shouldn't have. But I don't care about that. We covered. Awesome news. Another one that failed to cover was the Cleveland Browns. Nick Chubb, 1 minute and 7 seconds remaining. I believe it's a 59-yard run. Comes up to the end zone with all the Browns fans cheering, and he peels out of bounds. Didn't cover. You're up by 3. You needed 4. He would have had a 2-score lead, but he went out of bounds. Doing the team thing. What a good guy. Personally, probably would have kneeled if I could in that situation. He said it was a last-second decision and ran out of bounds. He wanted to do it for the team, put the team first, and not his own stats. Sorry, Atlanta Falcons fans. You wish Todd Gurley would have done that for you earlier in the season when he ran it in too early and he had another comeback loss. Sorry about that. Nick Chubb, what a guy. Team first, not stats. Awesome to see in football. Next, the NBA. Rajon Rondo declined a $2.6 million option. I did not think in 2020 we would still be talking about Rajon Rondo, especially declining an option. Was on a championship team. He's almost expired. He's been in the NBA so long. I loved him when he was with the Celtics. I don't even know how long ago that was now, and he still can't shoot the ball. But great ball handler, good vision. He wants more money than $2.6 million, or at least he wants to go somewhere else. He declined his option. So did Anthony Davis, but speculation is he's probably just going to re-sign with the Lakers for monster money because, well, he deserves it. Oklahoma trades CP3 to the Phoenix Suns. Yep. Apparently Devin Booker wants a little help, so CP3 is going there. I love CP3. It was nice seeing him in the Thunder. I don't care where he plays. I love the guy. When he was with Houston, bought them all bowling balls as gifts. Great teammate. Annual PB Bowling Classic. Every year I like to watch. Nice little charity tournament he does because he's a big bowler. Gets a lot of stars out there. So hopefully CP3, Devin Booker put on a show this year for Phoenix and they can finally get some wins out there in Arizona. And then Drew Holiday. I got the notes here because this is a big trade. Drew Holiday. Well, we'll just go over the picks. This reminds me of Brooklyn going for Kevin Garnett here. 2020, first round pick, which is actually a Pacers pick. 2024, the right to swap. 2025, first round unprotected. 2026, another right to swap. 2027, another first round unprotected. Not going to be trading for a while. It's a good return for Drew Holiday. That's it for the NBA. Now, PGA, Dustin Johnson. The Masters winner finally got the green jacket he's been trying to get for so long. The world #1. Played phenomenal. He broke the shots record at 20 under. The highest previously was held by Tiger Woods from 97 and Jordan Spieth, who tied it in 2015. And he finally won it. DJ, I think right now is actually partying with Wayne Gretzky. They may be out on a ski trip. They are celebrating for sure. And DJ deserves it. He played a great round. Well, he played 4 great rounds. And the guy's been trying to get this green jacket for a while. Finally came through. Awesome to see him win that. And the other one was Tiger Woods, hole 12, had a collapse. A 10 on a par 3, which you don't really want to see. Whether you hate Tiger or you love Tiger, you don't want to see somebody putting a 10 on a par 3. But it does make you feel a little bit better about those 10s that you've got when you've golfed. It makes me feel like I'm not so bad. If Tiger does it and I do it, that's not too bad of a thing to have. Hopefully Tiger rebounds, has a better tournament next time. All right, motorsports. We're going to start with NASCAR. Chase Elliott, the youngest winner since Jeff Gordon to win the Cup. And I'm a big Chase Elliott guy. I love the guy, great driver, fun to watch, especially on the road courses. And he was good all year, and he clinched that championship and won it. He actually clinched it on Jimmy Johnson's final race ever. So 3rd youngest driver ever to win it, first since Jeff Gordon. Congrats, Chase Elliott. And on the same day, Jimmy Johnson gives his farewell lap to NASCAR. I believe he's going to Indy, do a little bit of open wheels riding. He's reversed Danica Patrick, which is hard to even tell because they're both so good looking. Who knows? But he said his farewell. No more Jimmy Johnson. Best of luck on your trip. And Formula One, Lewis Hamilton, 4 straight championships. Mercedes, 7 straight constructor champions. Now, nobody likes Lewis Hamilton because he keeps winning, but you hate who's winning, and he dominates Formula One. So, Lewis Hamilton, congrats. Another one, Mercedes, you guys need to stop cheating because you're too good. Hopefully, McLaren next year, a little bit more competitive using Mercedes engine. Who knows? But Lewis Hamilton, Mercedes, another championship win. Some awesome racing there. And finally, the CFL. We got huge news. I'm just kidding. CFL is not real football.